Hello, I'm Yasut, and thank you for taking out the time for yourself today, for flowing with me through this Hatha sequence. Improve balance and core strength, and lower depression levels. Remember to set positive intentions when you arrive at the mat. Happiness, joy, future endeavors, and more. We're going to start with calming breath, inhaling deep through your nose, and exhaling out your mouth. We're going to do gentle neck rotations going to the right at your own pace, inhaling coming up and exhaling going down. We're going to switch sides, going to the opposite direction. Remember calming breath, loosen your jaws, and breathe. We're going to start off in a tabletop position, hips stacked over knees, shoulders stacked over wrists, and find some organic movement. Switch position in your wrists so you can stretch around and breathe. Engage your thighs. Press your feet. We're going to pull our hips back and up to the downward dog position. Decide what your body is capable of. We're going to build from the bottom up. From downward dog, we're going to bring our right foot in between our hands into low lunge. On inhale, raise arms up and breathe. If this is too difficult, you can keep hands on knees, stretching your groin area and inner thigh. Reach higher. It will steady you. Focus on breath. We're coming back to tabletop and pulling hips back and up into downward dog. We're switching sides, bringing our left foot in between our hands. You can keep your hands here or inhale and raise them to the top. Remember to set your intentions, calming breath, relax, and breathe. On exhale, we're coming back to tabletop position, spreading our knees into wide-legged child's pose. Bringing our core in between our thighs, head on mat, and arms straight out, stretching the upper back. Stay connected to the earth. Your lower half rooted. If you want a deeper stretch, bring your hands to your fingertips and feel the difference. We're going to come to a seated position. Sit up straight, open your heart and breathe. You can sit Indian style, thunderbolt pose, or you can sit down with your legs straight out. We're going to do a gentle neck stretch going to the right first, keeping our left hand on the ground, right hand stretch your neck. We're going to switch to the opposite side. keeping our right hand on the mat and using our left hand to stretch our neck gently. We're going to stretch our shoulders, go into the pose of eagle arms, bringing our right elbow under our left elbow and intertwining our hands. The higher you raise your eagle arms, the deeper the stretch you feel in your upper back and your shoulders. We're going to switch sides, bringing our left elbow under our right. Calm in breath, deeper stretch, raise elbows higher. On the exhale, we're going to release, doing a gentle stretch to our left and right, just to get our back warmed up. We're going to shift back into a tabletop position, stretching our toes, bending them forward, backwards. We're going to pull on our hips up and back to a downward dog. We're going to step our left foot between our hands. Engage your core. On inhale, raising up into a warrior one. Continue to breathe. Knees stacked over ankles. Root your feet. Hips squared. And we're going to shift into a warrior two. Arms extended. Look past your fingertips. And we're going to shift into a peaceful warrior. Open up your palm to the universe, bringing our right to the back of our thigh, and raising them to the sky. On the exhale, we're going to bring both hands down to the inside of our left leg into a lizard's pose. If you're able to get both elbows to the ground, do so. If not, you can stay here. We're going to shift into a quick downward dog. And then we're going to bring both our hands to the inside of our right foot into lizard pose on the other side. Calm in breath. Release your legs. And we're going to shift into an upward facing dog. Keeping toes on ground. You have a choice of keeping your knees down or levitating your knees up. Root into your palms. We're going to come back to tabletop position. We're going to go through cycles of cat-cow pose. On inhale, dropping the belly, raising the chin. And on exhale, raising our back and pushing through our shoulders. And go at your own pace. Take your time and breathe. No judgment and no expectations with none of these poses. Just listen to your body and keep in mind your intentions. We're going to shift back into warrior one, bringing our right foot in between our hands. On inhale, we're coming up, knees stacked over ankles, and breathe. We're going to shift into a warrior two, bringing our left arm back, keeping our right arm forward, and keeping arms parallel to the ground. Look through your fingertips. And turn your right palm to the sky, and we're going to shift into peaceful warrior. Calm in breath and release. We're going to come back to mountain pose. Inhaling, raising our arms up. And exhale, down center. At your own pace. Inhale, raising arms up. And exhale, bringing them down, heart center. And exhale, coming down to a forward fold, knees slightly bent. We're going to stretch our hamstrings. Feel free to add movement in your forward fold so you can feel it in different parts of your hamstring. Whether you fold your arms and rock side to side, whether you move your body left to right. Inhale, half lift, and exhale back into forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up, arms out and up, and down, heart center. We're going to come to a position on our knees, feet bent. And take a couple breaths right here. Applaud yourself. Thank yourself for taking out the time for yourself. If you haven't done yoga before, you're breaking bonds that you never knew existed. Lowering stress level, reducing anxiety, and making a change for yourself. We're going to come back to a seated position with our legs out. Lengthen your spine. And we're going to bring our left leg over our right and do a gentle stretch, pulling your leg closer to your body. And from there, we're going to shift to half lord of the fishes, bringing our right elbow to the outside of our left knee. And we're going to get this outer hip stretch and also lower back. Loosen jaws. Continue to breathe. Pull shoulders away from ears and stretch. On the exhale, release. We're going to switch sides, bringing our right leg over our left and hugging our knee towards us, stretching our outer hip. Then we're going to bring our half lord of fishes to the other side, bringing our left elbow to the outside of our right knee. Continue to breathe, stacking shoulders over hips, loosening jaws, and stretching our lower back and outer hip. Feel free to release. Come to a seated position with knees bended, and we're going to do windshield wipers going from left to right at our own pace. This might be easy for some. Some of you might feel this in your sciatic nerve, but it's a matter of finding your max range of motion. We're going to come to a position lying on our back, and we're going to do a series of reverse pigeon poses. With right knee bent, we're bringing our left ankle on top of our right knee. If this feels good, you can stretch right here, working your knee. If you want a deeper stretch in your outer hip, use both hands to grab right knee and bring your ankle towards you. Continue to breathe. On exhale, release, and we're switching sides. You stretch your knee here once again. Or if you want a deeper stretch, you can use your hands to pull your knee towards you, stretching your outer hip. Continue to breathe, calming breath, positive intentions. On exhale, we're going to release. We're going to go into a reclined butterfly pose, bringing our feet together and letting both knees go to the outsiders of the mat. Allow gravity to take its course. No need to stretch. No need to pull or tug. Gravity will do the rest. You can release your legs. We're going to keep our left leg straight, bending our right, and bringing our knee to our chest. We're going to do a spinal twist. We're going to bring our right knee to the opposite side of the mat, stretching our lower back. It's okay if your knee don't touch the ground, just as long as you feel the stretch. Inhale, bring your knees back up. We're going to keep our right leg straight, bringing our left knee to our chest, and we're going to the opposite side with our stretch. Inhale, and we're coming back up to a seated position. Take your time. Continue to breathe. Realize how positive your intentions were today and the time you took out for yourself. You can either sit Indian style, thunderbolt, or any seated position that's comfortable for you. Put your shoulders away from your ears. You could do more neck rotations. Calming breath. Inhaling, raising arms up. And exhaling, bringing them down heart center. Inhale, raise them up. And bring them down heart center. Raising arms up and exhaling, bringing them down heart center. Gentle stretch from left to right. And thank you once again for taking the time out for yourself. Set those positive intentions and affirmations. It's always an honor and a privilege to share my practice with you. Thank you.